Well, I got the witness on today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shut them off.
I've just been setting up my first parallax scene in Foundry for a one shot I'm running on Tuesday. Is it the same thing in is that what you call it in Roll20 as well, Anthony? Because I
What's
think you've
that?
had like, some moving backgrounds before, haven't you?
Yeah. I use a lot of animated backgrounds. You need some assistance?
Yeah. No, it's cool. I've just like I said, I've just figured out how to set it up in Foundry. But
Is
you've
Foundry
done
another
similar.
VTT?
Yeah. Oh, you've not heard of Foundry?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite popular. It's like a one time $50 thing, and then you self-host it, and then there's loads of like community made mods to add in extra features and stuff.
So they don't have any officially licensed stuff yet.
No, but there's an importer for D&D Beyond. So if you own it in D&D Beyond, the best thing to do is just set up a campaign in D&D Beyond, have your players create the stuff there, and then just import it straight into Foundry. And you can do the same for spells and feats and.
Tom, one of the best things I use that I find for a lot of my games is transparent GIFs. Right. If you want to use you want to make it look like a house is on fire, just Google transparent fire GIF.
Oh, and then just drop them as tiles, kind of thing.
Yep. And you can drag them and pull them and make them nice and big. That's essentially what I did in the barge with you guys.
Yeah.
Those were all GIFs.
Nice. Yeah, good idea.
Okay. Who wants to recap?
No, we spent. I can recap from our point of view, but Mango and Cloud were up to something different, weren't they? But we spent the week the day a couple of days actually messing about, trying to figure out how to operate the boats, and exploring all the different rooms. The guy with no tongue hung himself. Pretty sure that was Cloud's fault. Not Cloud's fault. Quarion's fault because he's not here.
Leo, make a stone cutting check while Hamden's doing his recap.
Okay.
Eventually, we managed to get the noseless pirate guy and our dwarf guide onto the ship, and then the pirate guy showed us how to turn off the mechanism so it could be steered on its own, and then he got us into port, and then Mango and Cloud popped back from wherever they had been, and they're ranting like madmen about some kind of portal world and 5,000 gold pieces that they need, and it all sounds like some big scam. But,
what the heck?
I'll trust them.
Like they're trying to scam the party out of 4 or 5.
Well, not like they're being scammed. Like they're being scammed, probably. Oh yeah, it's just 5,000 gold pieces. Yeah.
And Leodin spent one of the days kind of going through any of the new somewhat magical items, but I don't think we got told what we got.
Oh, I got some new armor that I attuned to. I've got a question about this as well, Anthony.
Okay.
It gives me extra AC, 2 AC extra when I'm in wild shape.
2, yeah, plus handy. 2 to your AC to any shape you're
in. So obviously now I've got 2 attuned magical items with the staff and the armor.
Mm-hmm.
So I can only concentrate on one spell.
2 spells.
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah. So if I got another one, I can't concentrate on any spells. Now you've answered that question.
So you can use up all your attunement slots to cling on to magic items. Essentially, that makes you a normal spellcaster, right? So you can concentrate on your one spell like everybody else does, or like you have right now. What to check your attunement slots? it's -1 against your proficiency bonus, right? So you guys just turned to proficiency 4, so you can attune to 3 magic items now.
Right, gotcha.
So you have 1 extra attunement slot.
Gotcha. So I've got two attuned items and 2 spells I can concentrate on.
Yep.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And eventually,
cool.
Eventually, it'll be 5
Right.
attunement slots, which is better than the normal rules, because the normal rules is 3 and that's it.
Yeah, unless you're an artificer, which happens rarely.
Fuck those guys, though, right? I've never played with an artificer yet, to be honest.
I'm hoping to play more of my artificer in another campaign, but we'll see.
Okay, so you have the rapier from Elock.
I believe Calla has that.
Yeah, Calla has that. It was Cloud's mother's rapier.
Guess Cloud might want it.
Yeah, actually I do, but I need to work that out with Calla, I think.
Oh, I'm sure she's not going to be like, no, I'm really attached to this. She's not really a rapier kind of girl either, you know?
Yeah. No, but I think we
More
should
of a-
hook her up with the magic item nonetheless, so...
Oh, yeah. Has she not got any magic
No.
weapon? Oh,
Calla
God.
does not
I
have a
don't-
magic weapon.
It kind of sucks for us at this level.
I was thinking
She
of
should definitely have one.
we should definitely pour over all the different magic stuff that we got and try to appropriate it to the right people. Anthony, I got this wand, but I don't know what it does.
Did you identify it?
Yeah.
It's the Wand of the Pack Keeper +2.
Wand of the Pack Keeper +2.
Good warlocky thing.
It is a warlocky thing. The rapier, you can identify that, Leo.
It's good that everyone's a warlock.
Okay.
And fight over it.
Find this Wand of the Pack Keeper.
Wand of the Pack. Oh, I missed what it was. That's like the best thing a warlock can have, really. I think. Gives you a plus spell proficiency and extra spell slots.
See, Cloud's mom's rapier.
Yeah, see that.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's pretty
Right
cool.
then. Your mum was badass.
That she was.
Yeah, what happened to you?
Yeah. She's
Oh,
running around
Anthony,
with
I'm
it.
not seeing the Wand of the Pack Keeper in the
It's called a rod.
Yeah.
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Rod of the Pack Keeper. Got it.
I was adopted.
Is it the +1, 2, or 3 version?
It's 2.
It's the +2.
+2. Nice.
So while you
I'm a warlock, and that's the item that I'm lusting after. So
while you guys were doing whatever you were doing last session, me and Cloud went to. We basically used the key on the engine room, and it took us to this city named Sigil. And there was this little goblin dude there who owned a B&B kind of thing. And he was basically our little tour guide. We found out that him and Elock had made a contract to use the key to get access to this city. And the city is the way I understand it's in the center of the universe kind of thing. It's basically a city of portals or something.
Are you sorry? Did I miss something at the start? Are you all right, dude? Have you had some dental work or?
Why?
I was. You were saying shitty on purpose.
Yeah, you saying it on purpose.
Saying what?
Is anyone else hearing this?
I'm
I was
hearing
hearing
it. Yeah, I'm hearing it very clearly.
Hearing what?
Dude.
You're talking about Mango's tone?
When he says
Say-
city, he's saying shitty.
Sitting
Shitty.
sullenly in a sour city.
What?
Alright, just say city.
Maybe it's just his mic.
City?
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Continue.
Maybe it's a mic problem then.
I think something's wrong with my mic.
It's making you sound like you've got a lisp, like you've just had
It's
dental
like-
work.
It makes you sound like you've said shitty 5 times the last minute.
You went to the shitty, and it was.
So we were in this shitty, and basically that guy gave us like a tour of the city. We went to like this tea room kind of place where we got a hookah and were offered drugs and essentially like hookers. But we stayed strong. We didn't.
Hookah or hooker, like a smoky thing.
Both.
Both.
Oh, right, nice. You didn't get any pipe weed back for me, did you?
But stay away from the dried fish. Those are terrible.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you got high and met some ladies.
Oh, I didn't get high. Cloud got high.
Cloud, you old villain.
Crazy, right? You guys all thought it would be me, but it wasn't.
Definitely.
I was the
Yeah,
DD.
wow.
I made sure Cloud got home safe.
And then what happened?
We kind of just got a tour of the city, and we're like, it kind of just told like about it, and we found out with this key, you can only use it one way every 24 hours. So that's why we were like stuck for so long.
Right.
And then we went back to that little goblin's house, and we went to sleep.
And then what? The next day you just used the key again and came through the door and.
Yeah.
Ran.
Yep. Basically, we need to go back to pay him for the contract so that we can use the key.
But we can already use the key.
No, we can't.
You just did.
Right, and that, because
It's on a long-term basis.
yeah, we were able
Is
to
this
use
like
it.
because we take it over from the guy that we killed?
We have to sign a new contract,
Right. Okay.
and I negotiated a very, very great deal for us.
And remind me of the benefits. Yeah, you got a gold piece off or something, right?
Well, I don't really know exactly the benefits, but this is like a multiverse city that we have access to now.
Right.
From what Cloud said last time, is it kind of like a transport hub between players?
I'm not too sure it is. I think we can definitely use it to get there and get back to where we came from, but it's a place where all sorts of species and all sorts of traders and seem to traverse into. It's highly wanted. It's in, so people apparently kill for these keys.
Did you meet any cat lady?
No, I did not. I did meet a
shame.
strange. I did meet an odd pale guy with 2 pale children that just terrified the hell out of me, though. But
God. I bet there weren't any halflings there. You wouldn't catch halflings messing
yeah,
around.
right.
in such a strange
I
place.
don't think I saw any halflings. Did I see any halflings?
Far too sensible for this.
Um,
Apart from me, obviously.
I'd say no, not in your travels. You didn't notice any halflings at the time, but you really weren't looking for halflings, so
Yeah.
That's fine.
they're not there.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
We are very small and hard to see.
But no, I think this place might be an asset for us because there are so many questions that we have no answers to. So I
Hey, well,
suspect. Yeah.
sorry, go on. I was going to say, well, we're super rich now, so what's 5,000 gold? You know, seems worthwhile.
Other than that, I negotiated, very, very well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that though. It's like 5,000 gold for a year. I think it's a worthwhile investment.
So,
Yeah, so 10 going through the door each.
Say that again.
I want to show you guys something on your sheets. Go to your sheets and then go to the bio and info tab on the top.
On top. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that the PC info was added.
Yeah, you see the PC info? I pretty much consolidated most of the handouts and put them in here.
Nice.
Right, so, and there's also a new thing I want to show you
Sorry, what am I looking at on the bio page?
It says PC info. There's a new link.
Oh, on the bio and info tab.
Yeah.
Right. Oh wow, look at that. That's very cool. Jesus, man, that must have taken you a long time. Well done. Thank you.
See, this has got all the prices.
Drugs. Halfling weed, number 3. That's what we need to get.
Nice. This is really cool.
We might be able to get tattoos.
Yes. I'm
Some
hoping
of
that we
us-
get tattoos.
Already
yeah,
have.
I expanded on the tattoos. So if you guys go to the shops and the prices, you'll see that there is a...
All shops and prices. I got you. Tattooist tools. Oh, I'm going to learn that. Who wants me to tattoo them? Let me loose.
Yes.
Promise I won't tattoo a dick on you. Promise.
Promise.
Insight check.
Yeah, like, no. Thank you, though.
I mean, if the penis
won't
gives me some pluses, then
Sure. It's not even going to be like a normal penis. It's going to be a halfling penis.
they're prestigious. Also,
I think that's a
Prestigious
I think that's a dwarf cock you're talking about.
I saw some new halfling lore as well. We don't call ourselves halflings. We call ourselves full-lings, and you're all
Oh my
double-lings.
I want that one.
double links.
6,000 gold is a steal.
For a tattoo of a halfling dick.
As long as it gives me true sight, I don't care.
They're forked, you know.
It gives you true sight on everybody's size.
Oh no! I've really cut this up. That's very cool.
So what did I get? I got eye of dark vision. Okay. Well, we know a guy that does tattoos, so
Yeah, back in way back.
it takes him a while though.
And he doesn't have ink.
Ah, well, I'm sure we can find some in that big old market when we get back to
Well, in that place with the key.
Portney and Zaru.
Sigil.
I'm sure you can find it in Sigil, to be honest.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So
Exactly.
the first order of business is to return to Lady What's-Her-Face and give her the
Low tide.
compensation for the ladies, and we need some crew. I promised that we'd do that as soon as we could, so that's the first thing. Plus, like I say, we need crew for this ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I guess are we still after the wizard, or is it straight after?
I think we're doing the
Cloudborn,
sigil
or-
thing though. First.
No, I think we need to do the key thing. I think 24 hours will be up. 48 hours before the key gets deactivated, so we gotta
But
take
have
care
we
of
got
that.
time to go and pay what's her name? Because that's kind of important.
Yeah.
I don't think we're a day away from.
Low tide, I think we can do low tide first. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
So, Leo, with your stone cutting check, you notice
Yeah.
that one of the diamonds you have would be able to be utilized for a raised dead.
Like revivify, or do you mean like
Raised
the
dead.
specific spell? Raised
Specific
dead.
spell, raised dead.
The necromancy spell.
I think it's a 5th level cleric spell.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
the one
look.
where you can
Ah,
make someone
yes.
who's slain within the past 10 days.
Oh,
Yep.
right. I thought it was like a summon zombie kind of thing, but no, it's awesome.
All right. So we're on the ship. We need to head
yeah.
to Leodin.
I think we were already on our way there. I remember,
Yeah, you guys
I remember
were,
John
were
giving
on
us,
your way.
marking us orders and pull that rope. And
Quarion is just sitting on his own up in the crow's nest.
I don't think there's any of that. I think there's
Staring
only
off into the
5 of us
distance.
to operate this massive boat. You need to get yourself down here and pull some ropes.
Quarion is
Mhm.
still sitting in the stern of the crow's nest. Kind of catatonic.
Oh. Good team play there, Quarion. Don't mind
He
us.
ignores.
When I'm done
he
in the
doesn't
kitchen.
even hear you.
When I'm done in the kitchen, I'll go out and look for him.
I'm on the crow's nest.
Yeah, he's up there. The events of the past few days have broken him for now.
Well, I had a chat with Adam role playing, so we'll see if
Okay.
it works.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
So-
I forgot to add to you guys. Still come up with a team name.
Oh yeah.
Hamden and friends.
What is it? How many of us are there now? 1, 2, 3.
Hamden and the
Include-
doublings.
We'll include Calla. 1, 2.
So
3, 4,
6.
5. We could be Mango numbers 5. Mango number 5.
Oh, good lord.
Sounds like a weed strain.
It's that song, isn't it? Little bit of anyway.
No.
Name the group after Mango. It's gonna go straight to his head.
We could be. We've been to so many planes now. We could just be plane something.
Plane jumpers,
Planescape.
plane runners.
Planescape tormentors.
Oh,
Plane
just
Runner
that's actually quite
2020.
good. Plane lost. I like that.
But that's more like a band than like an adventuring company, you know? Unless that's how we're going to style ourselves from now on.
Plane wanderers.
It's called.
We haven't even wandered any planes yet. I've not been to a single plane.
Nomads of the
Same.
plains. You've been in the Feywild.
Yeah, you've been to the Feywild.
You've been in the Feywild.
Oh, does that count? I thought that was okay. I thought that was just like a shadow of the real world kind of thing on this plane. I don't know what
It's
I
on a
thought.
different plane.
Okay.
It's not
I
another
mean,
world.
The
Leodin
Fey,
went down under.
the Fey boys.
How
No,
the,
that
sounds like-
the Feywild and the Prime Material Plane and the Shadowfell are related. Imagine three pieces of paper stacked on each other, right?
Right.
Those are the planes. Those are those 3 planes. If you
Gotcha.
punch a hole, if you take a toothpick and you punch a hole through all 3, it affects all 3. So if you do something on one of the planes and change like the geography, it affects those other 2 planes.
Gotcha. What's the most badass thing we've killed so far?
The man who wore the face.
Well, hopefully
of
in the future we'll kill a dragon.
The hopeful dragon slayers.
Yes, exactly.
Possible heroes of the world.
We could be giants. What giants?
They might be giant slayers.
Yeah.
The one
Team name,
days.
cuz why not?
Okay. Well, we can talk.
Anthony did ask us ages ago, but I think this is
Yeah.
more of an out of game thing. We'll post some stuff and vote for them.
I still like the plane thing. Something
Yeah.
to do with planes.
Yeah, I mean, with Sigil, I think there's more of that anyway, so.
Plane hikers. Plane wander. Oh, I fucking hate hikers. I don't know.
Plane
Plain
jumpers.
sailors. Plain sailors. The plain sailors.
That's actually pretty good. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, plain sailor.
There you go.
Got it.
I'm in for that.
Does that mean we need to rename the ship to Plain Sailing?
Oh, that's bad luck from what
Why
I
not?
understand.
Yeah, you mentioned that before, actually. About
Yeah, it's
renaming
bad luck.
ships.
Bad luck to
Well, we
you. I
could
don't
name
think Hamden
space.
know that, but
Well, then that might be insensitive to Cloud.
face off.
Or definitely the HMS, definitely not a portal to another realm. Keep that on the DL. Okay, so we were what was it that you just said that I liked?
The plain sailors.
Plain
Plain
sailors.
sailing. Plain sailors.
Okay.
Plain sailing. Cool. So we go back to Madame. What's the top?
Low tide.
Low target.
That's the one.
Because she likes to get low.
She likes to get
Give
down.
her money.
Yes, I think it was 2,000
See if
for the.
Mango can get 1 or 2 gold off.
Yeah. See if we can take one of these big boys with us as well.
Quarion's just going to stay on the ship, though.
As the crew.
Leodin will go into town.
Do you mean you staying on the ship, or you staying on the boat that we went ashore in?
The ship on the crow's
Okay.
nest.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, so
arrive
let's
back.
assume that I picked up some, gold. Who's got the gold? We've got 5,000 or something. Yeah.
I can carry 5,000. I think.
There you go.
So,
For sure.
you guys still have 3 chests. You have no idea how much gold is in those chests.
No, but we know one of them's got 40,000 in, the one we got off.
Yeah, that one's got 40,000.
Maybe Quarion could count the gold whilst we're away.
Quarion will not.
Okay, she's in the tavern.
Okay.
Drinking.
Oh, and by the way, Mango, she was asking about why you weren't here and why she couldn't sense you. I just kind of lied. I mean, it wasn't really a lie. We didn't know where you were, but
What'd you say?
I just said that you were at the ship, sleeping. Maybe that's why she couldn't get you.
She's gonna fucking kill me, yo. She's crazy.
Or that you were dead. I think I voted for that.
Yeah.
Damn it. So are we coming up to her now?
Yeah, she's in the tavern drinking.
Alright. Whip out
Oh,
my
yeah.
fucking pan flute. I play an introductory song for our group.
Make a pan flute check. Yeah, everybody's amused by your tune.
We have arrived. The plane. What are we? What's her name?
Sailors.
The plane sailors. We are here.
You are the plain sailors?
Yes, because I am the captain of this ship. Well, not this ship, but like my ship. And planes.
Why, you are.
Stop talking.
Full stop.
We are the plane of the plain plains.
Madam Low Tide, I missed you. How are you, my sweet angel?
Where did you go, Mango?
I transcended.
Into what?
A newt.
Well, you see, Madam Low Tide, before you met me, I was but a caterpillar. And now, through my experiences, I have blossomed into a beautiful butterfly. I'm purposely speaking in like nonsense because I'm low-key afraid of this lady.
Way to get on her good side, Mango.
She's somewhat amused. So, let's get down to business.
Ah, yes, business.
250 per prostitute.
And how many ladies were you accounting for? Because we
14.
bought some 14.
14.
14. Okay, 2,000 gold for all 14.
That number is a little askew.
Well, let's see if we can roll it up with the deal for the crewman that we need as well. Get a bundle price.
you need my men.
Yes.
And what kind of men do you need?
Able seamen.
There's plenty of able seamen in this bar, my friend.
You set it up, you knocked it down.
How many do we need, John, to operate the ship?
John's still on the ship.
Well, I guess he would.
20 crew members, so 20 people.
Holy shit. We're gonna lose all of our gold.
Not with you negotiating.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
step back. I step back.
I'm sure you have so much faith in me.
Do you get disadvantage because it sounds like you're talking with a lisp?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my mic.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
lot
it's
better.
better now, actually.
Really?
Same
Yes.
website.
Okay, anyway. Madame Lowtide, we are very sorry for how things turned out. We would very much like to make reparations for your whores and wenches and ladies of the night, but we need 20 able-bodied sailors, and I'm sure we can cut some kind of deal for both things so we can both be happy.
How about
The price is too high. You need to lower that price, madam.
make an intimidation check.
The rent is too damn high.
I feel like we should add like a
Oh my
comedy
god.
skill check for Mango.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Yeah.
All right,
what you call it?
yeah, halfling luck. All right, roll again, Mango.
Bountiful look. Bountiful look. There you go.
Oh, much better.
She
Comes
looks
out squeaky
you.
at first.
She puts her elbows on the table and rests her chin on the top of her hands, and she just looks at you and smiles and says, "I like this, Mango."
Me too. Being the captain of a newly commandeered ship has given me a level of confidence that was hiding deep within.
Okay, 200 a whore.
And the sailors?
The sailors, 50 gold pieces per man, and once you have them, they are your burden from that point. Meaning you have to then pay them and clothe them and feed them. Now, just out of character knowledge, the better you guys treat your crew, the more effective your ship is.
Well, I was voted best captain in, whatever year we're in, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Whenever you guys, gain booty, everybody gets a share, and then you guys have to figure out how you divide the shares amongst the officers. Like, let's say a captain might get, 10 shares, and then so on and so forth below, right? So if you guys find 100 gold pieces,
Yeah.
divide that by 26, and then that's how much everybody gets if it's an equal share, right?
Let's say let's maybe half for ourselves and half for the crew, and then
And then you remember the ship costs money you need upkeep for the ship, so you guys gotta pay the crew.
Well, that comes out of the captain's share, surely. It's his ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ship's funds should be separate from the shares. So let's say you guys find 100 gold pieces. half of that should go towards the ship, and then the shares come out of the other half.
Whatever the shares are, Quarion will just say, give it to Cloud. For his share, I mean. Not all of them. He doesn't have that many.
Cloud,
So, I
you've
mean,
been
you guys got to figure out that, eventually.
Cloud, you've been
Yeah.
promoted to first accountant of the ship.
Oh,
As well as-
Cloud, I'm very good. I'm very good numbers. That works fine.
What's your
Isn't that
intelligence?
quartermaster business? I think it's quartermaster business, isn't it? The money
Mhm.
and the pay and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, well, the quartermaster seems to have hold himself up on the crow's nest.
No, I'm the quartermaster. He's the bosun.
Oh, he's the bosun. Okay.
Is that the carpentry one?
So you
Yeah.
just basically, so Hamden, I just basically saying that you want to handle the gold.
Pretty much. Well, I'm saying it's my job as the quartermaster.
The bosun normally
Yeah, let's give
deals
it to
with,
the druid
you know,
who
repairs
understands
and
money.
stuff and discipline on the ship.
Yeah.
You guys can see everything if you go to your PC
info.
vehicles. Yeah, you'll see
Yeah.
Dragon Fangs there, and it's got all the things the officers should be doing.
The gold is the safest with me because I'm the least interested in personal wealth
True.
or possessions.
So would say someone who's actually really interested in personal wealth.
all right, Madam Lowtide. You drive a hard bargain, but here's my counter offer.
Oh my gosh.
I will give you 500 gold for all the sailors.
You can have 10 sailors for 500 gold.
Well, that's not a discount. That's the full price.
It is the full price. That is a very good deal already.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Shut up, Mango.
So, wait, we need 20 though, right? So should I just take the 20 for 1,000 gold?
We will, yeah, just
Yes.
come on, we've got the money. She's not biting.
All right. I will. How about this? 20 sailors for 999 gold.
Oh my god.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Right.
Bards, man. Bards.
Okay.
13, man. Jeez. Is that expertise? Is that what makes it so high?
Yeah.
Probably.
Why don't you just pay the normal price?
I suppose you are quite a savvy negotiator, madam. I am quite impressed.
Okay.
So what's the total damage?
The
1,000 gold
3,800.
for the
Was it
sailors.
200
It should
per
be-
lady.
Yeah, so it's 3,800 total, I
Just-
think.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
double check my math.
3,800. Yeah, it's 3,800.
Alright, and Leodin will pass off 3,800 to
That
Madam
leaves us-
Lowtide.
That's not for the ladies, is it?
No, that's total for both the men and the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Mango, you see my PM?
Be back in a second,
Yeah.
guys. Just gotta go feed the dog. Okay, I'm coming.
Gotta reassure the dogs.
Okay. She waves over one of her men. The men go over, grab the coin, and then take it somewhere. She goes, okay. You can, if you desire, you can purchase 2 of my ogres.
How much we talking here? Do we get some kind of bundle discount?
I will give the ogres for 200.
What do you guys think? We want some ogres?
Yeah, at least a couple to keep each other company.
Yeah, we want that main guy. What was his name? Bob?
Buddy.
Buddy. Yeah, we want Buddy.
Buddy
Yeah.
is way too expensive and too valuable to my operation. It is hard to find an ogre with a gentle touch that the women trust.
Well, that makes me not even want an ogre.
Yeah. Watch Calla around him.
Oh, Calla would fucking murder an ogre.
Who's on the ship? Quarion,
Just
you're on the ship?
Quarion, I think.
Yeah, I'm on the ship.
Quarion, Calla looks fucking terrible.
Quarion comes down from crow's nest and says, "You okay?"
She's breathing heavy. She's like, "No, I don't feel well."
Can you hang on until Leodin gets back? Or is there something I can do?
I don't know.
Wisdo, come here. Please sit with Calla. Keep her, but just be there for her. I can try casting Cure. Oh, I probably don't have any magic left. Oh no, we had a long rest. Didn't we? I can try casting Cure Wounds. Yeah, I'm going to try something. I don't think it'll work. Cast Cure Wounds.
The spell goes through. She still looks terrible. Make a medicine check. Yeah, it's not a wound. Something is afflicting her.
We need a cleric for you. Listen, go and lie down. I'll watch out for Leodin and Wisdo, you come and get me if anything happens. Right?
Okay.
Be nice to her. Now you like her. It's important. I scrooch him. And then go back to the crow's nest to watch for Leodin.
Okay, so you guys gonna buy a couple ogres?
I think, yeah, definitely need two so they can
Yeah.
keep each. I feel bad if there's just one on his own, you know? Without
Yeah,
having
we'll
a-
get two ogres for 200 each.
No, 200 total. 100 each.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck it, let's buy 4 ogres.
It was 150, but she's liking you guys right now, so.
Sweet.
Okay, so 200 for the ogres. Got it.
Would anybody like any female company for the night?
I had my fill with you, my lady.
Indeed, you did.
Indeed, you did.
She winks at you. Well, it looks like a wink, but it might be a blink. She's only got the one eye.
Leodin is just gonna be like, I have to get back to Quarion.
I'll come with
See
you.
how he's doing.
Oh, come on. The women love a man of the cloth. So do I.
Really?
Leodin left.
I'll follow him out. I'll follow him
down
out
if
before
anybody else
before I leave, I'll turn around and go. I don't know much about these things, but I thought women prefer men with no cloth.
She looks at you and she just says plainly, I want you to fuck that dwarf.
I look embarrassed and I leave.
I look expectantly at Mango like, shall we? You know, whilst we're here, you know?
I'm good.
Oh,
She did some foolery on me last time I didn't quite enjoy.
Sure, Halfling, you can have 2 if you would like, since none of your compatriots want to have any.
2? No, it'll take me too long. You know how it went last time. We need to get back to the ship.
You can have 3 or 4 if you can handle it.
Okay, I'll go with the 4 prostitutes for Hamden.
Okay.
Holy shit, man, you're a legend.
Hamden, make 4 Constitution checks.
Okay, hang on.
Legends don't pay for it.
This is free. Isn't it?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's on the house.
It's on the house.
Well, it is still on the house. So someone's paying for it.
Plus, I've got some kind of some kind of druid magic to protect myself from STDs and stuff.
So you immune to disease at this level?
He druid crafts himself a condom.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, hang on.
Wait, yeah. Use your halfling. Okay. Still going. Roll again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going. Okay. So after 70 minutes.
Holy shit.
Port star.
Guys.
No, it's 80. Yeah, 70 minutes.
I think I'm going to have to take a level of exhaustion for that. Whew.
I'm gonna slide Madame Lotai like 100 of my own gold and just tell her it was a pleasure doing business with her.
Why do I thank you, Mango? It was a pleasure doing business with you as well. You and your crew is always welcome back at the Anchorage.
Thank you, and you and your ladies are always welcome on the SS Son of a Beach.
Is that really the name you renamed the Dragon Fang, the Son of the Beach?
Unofficially, yes.
Okay.
It's a working title.
So you guys could stay at the Anchorage for the night if you desire, or go back to your ship. It's up to you. Hamden, I think you're probably going to stay at the Anchorage.
Oh, okay. Didn't wait for me, guys. Damn it.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Captain never leaves his crew.
Okay. Leodin, you make it back to the ship.
When Quarion sees him coming, he slides down the rigging. Monkey. Says, Leodin, I need you. There's something very wrong with Calla. Tried my magic, which is weak as shit, so I think it needs something clerical. And
Oh my gosh, what happened with her?
I don't know. It's not a wound, it's something inside her. Disease or a poison, I'm not an expert.
Let me take a look. I am this ship's surgeon after all.
I lead him down to Calla.
Okay. We'll make a medicine check. With advantage, because Quarion gave you information already. Okay. Now make a religion check. Okay. Something's afflicting Calla, and it's divine. She seems very weak, and you ask her to use one of her, things of magic, and she can't perform her magic. She might have done something on the ship that her gods might require atonement for.
Oh, are they in the separate chat?
No,
I think so.
Yeah.
So, Quarion.
Yeah. Hello?
Hey. So she's not feeling well, but this is something between her and her god.
What can we do? Just make her comfortable?
I think so. I mean, she's got to atone for whatever she did. I don't know what she did, but
Dude, it's not done anything too bad yet. I don't know. Maybe we'll have. I'll leave Wisdo with her. They get on. Let me know if there's anything you need.
Quarion, you were on the ship. Make a history check. No, do some sort of. We'll use history, but wisdom.
Okay. I'm not proficient in history, therefore, if I just do a wisdom check.
Yeah, just do a wisdom check then. Okay. You remember there was a certain point. Now the water was consecrated by Umberly, and you remember Calla just discarding unconscious pirates over the side of the ship.
So, is it?
oh, yeah.
Do I guess
I
from
remember
that
this
that
now.
if it's? Oh, so she gave the souls to Umberly. Is what I
Essentially, it was an inadvertent sacrifice to Umberly,
Okay.
and her gods don't like that.
Quarion's walking out of the room and suddenly stops and turns around and says, "There's pirates." She threw them over the side, but I think if this was Umberly's waters, maybe she made sacrifices to an evil god, even inadvertently. That is a big sin.
Yeah.
We have to let her work this out with her god. Keep her comfortable.
I mean, I can take
It's
any
not-
confessions and try to help on my end, but
Maybe there's some sort of ceremony you can do for her. I don't know.
perhaps.
It's not the first time we fucked up. It won't be the last. And I put my hand on Leodin's shoulder and pat it and just say, "Do what you can, mate." And I walk away.
Okay. Unless anybody wants to do anything, I'm going to fast forward to the morning.
I am actually going to do something. If
Okay.
actually, I'll do two things. I'm going to go to Quarion first, and I'm essentially going to Quarion.
Crow's nest.
Yep, at the crow's nest. I'm looking for you at the crow's nest. I climb over the lip. I squat next to you. Hey man, are you alright?
I don't know, mate. You know, all of you lot with magic or trained fighters. I was just a fucking forest ranger. Got in too deep trying to help people and I fucked that up too. Now, I got sucked into another dimension or plane, tortured, got a fucking skeleton for a new friend. Now, there I try to keep Lyra safe. Pretty sure that fucked up. You know, your fucking father's face was on a cum. It's just a bit much. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Well, we wouldn't be here without you, Quarion. You are our compass arrow, as it were. You don't always
We all
get
know
it
how
right,
that
but
goes.
you don't always get it right, but
I'm just a
your
simple
heart's
hunter, and I
your
don't know
heart's
what I'm doing.
your heart's in the right place. None of us do, but we are one foot ahead of the other, though. I mean, funny you should mention my father, though. He used to have a saying. He said that life was sort of full of suffering, but sometimes there's a way to turn that around, and maybe it's not for no purpose.
Maybe. I'm just very much struggling to see the purpose in all this right now. I just need some time. I pat Cloud on the arm and say, "Thank you, buddy. Are you okay? That must have been pretty fucking awful."
Wasn't where I thought our days would lead, I must be honest. I'm glad that that monster is in the ground. But there are still things I need to do. I look meaningfully at my bag. I need Leodin for the next bit, and I'm not looking forward to that. But no, I'm okay, Cloud. I'm okay, Quarion. I mean, this is probably the most peace I've had in a while. So
I'm glad, but I'll carry on. I just
you know where to find me if you want to talk.
thank you. He just sort of stares out.
I stare at him, I smell him, and I prestidigitate him clean before I go back down.
He doesn't notice, but he would appreciate it.
And the second thing I want to do is I'm going to find Leodin. Leodin, do you have a moment? I appreciate it's late.
Of course, I always have a moment.
Thank you, my friend. It's a bit of unpleasantness that I might need your help with. I don't know whether it's something you could do, but I take out the sack from my bag, I put it on the table, I take out the head, the skinless head that I found below decks.
Mhm.
I go, I think that's my father. Can I speak to him?
So my spells operate in the way that if you have questions for him, I can ask him for you. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a two-way communication kind of thing between you two. I wish I could help in that manner, but
How many questions do I get to ask?
5.
If you have the time for it and you have the ability right now, I'd like to know what happened to him. I'd like to
Okay.
know when he last saw my mother, when he last saw my brothers and sisters, and whether he knows anything about a blood mage and actually you should ask him about anything about what the giants might be looking for or where we could start looking. He was a bit of a scholar. He might have some knowledge there. And I don't have a question, but I don't think I ever told him how much he actually mattered to me. We argued a lot. I think the last thing I just want to tell him is that I love him.
Yeah.
And they're happy to do this at another time if you need time to prepare stuff and all that. So, but
Yeah,
that's just
so
kind
we
of what
can
I want to get.
we can probably do this tomorrow. I'm a little bit tuckered out.
But absolutely, Leodin, whenever you're able to, I appreciate it.
Also, if just to keep an eye out, I just need some component stuff. I don't know if you found any powdered silver anywhere, but it would be useful.
I'll take a note. We are bound to head back to Sigil. I think we might be able to find that there.
Yeah.
Okay. If everybody's done doing whatever you're doing, I'm gonna fast forward the night. Everybody good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Okay. New morning. Everybody wakes up.
Oh, hang on.
Okay. So first off, where did we put the yellow guy?
He's on the deck. You guys
Okay.
didn't move him since you cut him down.
I know I said some prayers or something for him, but all right. I am going to cast Raise Dead on the yellow guy. If my thing can...
Nice portent.
Real nice.
Okay, you start the ritual. You see it takes an hour, so...
Yep.
You guys see Leo set up a ritual space around this guy's body. He's drawing glyphs around him. And I don't think any of you have ever seen this spell being cast before, so it's a little fascinating. Is everybody there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, just a DM to players question. Once this guy is back, in the army we had a thing called Suicide Watch, where if there was somebody who was suicidal, you always had them on somebody was always on guard duty with them, sitting with them.
Mm-hmm. In my line of work, it's always a suicide precaution, like a suicide 1-to-1.
You're in the medical field, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse in a psychiatric unit for adolescents.
Oh, all right. So yeah, you definitely know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah. After a hour, you see Leo grabs his hammer and he whacks it on each of the sigils he drew, and on the final strike, you see that the guy's body twitch and his neck cracks back into place, and he wakes up and he just starts crying.
I cast Calm Emotions.
Okay, is there some sort of save with that?
Let's see. I'll put it up anyway.
Charisma save at -4.
If he can also choose to fail it if he wishes.
You know what? Yeah, he will. So yeah, he'll fail it. And you just see him just start breathing heavy and just looks at you. There's still tears in his eyes. He's still crying, but it's not like bawling like it originally was.
Hey man, you've gone through quite an ordeal. If you'd like to talk, I'm always available. But for now, we're gonna keep an eye on you to make sure that you're okay, that you're in a safe place now, and we're gonna try to help you as best we can.
Okay. Alright, that's the first thing you guys see in the morning. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to roll a con save for Quarion because he probably slept in the crow's nest for exhaustion, if that's all right. Assuming that's all right.
Yeah.
Actually, do we have to roll a con save because we're still in choked? Because we're not in the forest, is alright.
Yeah, you guys are not in the forest. You're in the water. It's still a little hot, but it's not as oppressive as it is in the jungle. I mean, there's a nice breeze coming off the fucking ocean.
Suppose we better head back to the boat then, Mango.
Okay, you guys are gonna head back to the boat.
My goodbyes to Lady. What's her face? One eye.
Man, low tide.
Low tide.
Okay. She bid you farewell. And yeah, that's it. You guys can go.
Nice.
Sweet.
So we're
Assuming
gonna
the
take
20
ship
men showed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start populating this ship.
I'm still at the.
You guys could start RPing if you want. I'll move everybody
Sounds
to the
good.
ship.
Alright. Leodin will find. Well, Leodin's probably watching the guy.
Bring him with you.
Alright, I'll bring him with me and tell him we have to go talk with everybody.
He doesn't understand the word you're saying, but he's compliant.
Do I have that? I do have some.
If someone calls in, Quarion will come down. Looking a bit haggard and worse for wear as if he didn't sleep well, but he's there.
You know what? Yeah, once we get there, I'm gonna cast. Once we sit down with everybody, I'm gonna cast tongues on the guy, so he can understand everybody.
Okay.
So he can at least understand what's going on.
Tongues?
Yep.
Can you cast
Tongues.
it twice, or is it concentration? I'm not going to cast it on you.
Even if it's concentration, you can still cast it again.
Yeah, I can still cast it again, and I'll cast it on myself as well, so I can understand what he's saying.
And as you look at him, you remember he has no tongue.
Oh.
Yep.
The irony is cruel there.
It is.
He can understand, and if he could speak, you could understand him.
Well, I can always tell. We can always tell him to write stuff down, and Mango can use his comprehend languages.
I think the tongues would work on that, right? It should work on that.
I thought it's just spoken, right? No.
Yeah, it's just any spoken language.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the one difficult part. So, I'll just tell him that if he has a question or wants to pass on any information to us during our discussion, he can write it down, and then Mango will translate it.
He nods his head yes. He goes back to the captain's quarters and just grabs a piece of parchment. He dips his hand into his mouth and starts writing in his own blood.
Jesus,
I'm gonna
you
take
don't
it
have
away
to do
from
all
him.
that.
The wound in his tongue is, in his mouth is it just seems like it hasn't had a chance to heal. You know, I have no idea how long he's been without his tongue, but the wound still looks like raw and infected. It just looks gross.
Leodin,
Yes.
I don't know if you've cleaned out the ship yet, but there was actually a room below the captain's chambers that had tongues pinned to the wall. Would you be able to, as macabre as it is, would you be able to use that to, sort of heal him?
I don't
About
know that
cauterized.
kind of level of healing. I can bring back people from the dead, but I cannot reattach limbs or anything like that yet.
If you could knock him out somehow, magically, there's always the old-fashioned way.
You want
Heat
me to
something
just
very
sew
hot
a tongue
and
on?
cauterize it. No?
Let's wait for him to kill himself again, then ask him questions in his ghost form, and then bring him back to life.
It's a pretty expensive way to get questions out of somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean cauterize the wound.
Oh, you just want me to
Stop it.
cauterize it?
I don't know what you want him to do. I'm just saying it's an option. I don't want him to bleed to death. But he would have to be unconscious because it's his tongue and it will hurt like fuck.
Let's find him some inkwells so he can just not write with his own blood. For now.
Of course, he's got tongue, so he can hear everything I'm saying. Whoops.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you get him some ink?
Yeah, you guys
Yes.
find ink. He starts writing notes. Mango can cast comprehend language to understand what he's saying.
And have we tried just like normal healing spells to stop his tongue bleeding?
He says, "What do you want to know?
Oh,
We kill wounds.
Why did you bring me back?"
yeah. Good
We
question.
wanted to give you a second chance at life. Help, finish any unfinished business that you might have. Figured you might be able to help. We might be able to help you. You might be able to help us.
He writes, he says, "I may have less than a year until they come for the younglings. And once that happens, my life is forfeit."
So we
Are
got
you relaying what he says?
He's writing on a note and Mango is translating his
He's
note.
saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell him. Oh, you can understand.
He can understand
Sorry.
you guys, so yeah.
And I look at him and say, "We can't do it now. People that took them are too powerful. But we got a year. You stick with us, help us, tell us what you know. We'll keep you safe. Maybe in that year we can help get your younglings back."
He looks super nervous. He really has no idea how long he might have. But, I mean, he's got no choice, so he just nods in agreement.
What will happen to you if they find you? Will it be a quick death?
He says it'll be death absolute.
no bringing him back after that.
Once we're strong enough, we'll help you. If we can.
So everybody make Arcana checks once he says death absolute.
I think
Oh, Hamden, roll again. Okay. Cloud.
Hello.
You know his queen is a lich.
Yep.
So him saying death absolute might mean that she will absorb his soul into her phylactery.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
there's no coming back from that. Not even a wish spell can bring you back.
Okay.
Use it, obviously.
Rod of the Pack Keeper it.
Oh, Warlock.
Yeah,
Any Warlock. But yeah, Mango is
so.
mental, so.
Yeah, Mango does the most Warlocky stuff.
Yeah, I gasped when he says death absolute, and I say that's not a good fate.
Is it to do with your soul rather than just your body?
That's pretty much what he means. If we recall his mistress as the Queen of the Liches, I think she'll absorb him at that point.
Even if we were to kill him, it would make a difference. She'd still be able to absorb his soul.
I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah, that could happen.
Nodding his head no. He writes on the note, he says, if I take my life before she can take my life, my soul is free.
Alright,
you screwed him
I
over.
promise you that if she comes for you, with us, one of us will end you.
He starts crying again, and he writes on the note, it's very scratchy, so Mango, make an intelligence check to decipher the words. Something about the ability to pull.
To what, sorry?
The ability to pull, yeah. That's what you get out of that, the scratchiness of his handwriting. He's very, nervous while writing this.
Listen, we won't do anything without your say-so. So don't worry for now. If this is traumatic for you, we can stop. But we'll help you. If you help us, we've got your back if you've got us.
He writes his name. And he also writes, they call me the Tearmonger. I don't like that nickname, he said.
Can we call him Dave? Anyone? Cool picture.
Trevor.
Call him New Buddy.
Pleased to meet you. Did you say his?
He wrote on the letter, Isbach,
Pleased
my
to
name.
meet you. I'm Quarion.
I'm Cloud. If I may ask, why do they call you the Tearmonger?
Since you guys have
You're
met him,
gonna
the
ask
only
him?
thing this guy has done is cry.
Just cry.
Yeah.
Oh, is that obvious? Is it? Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Eloch named him the Tearmonger. Isbach the Tearmonger. Because he just sells his fucking tears. And they ripped his tongue out.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm so glad he's dead.
He didn't want to hear him crying anymore.
Well, are we going to this sigil place?
I think that's our next stop.
Need all of us?
I think we should all go. There is a warding against magic. Perhaps that might give you some peace of mind, Gorin. Some time away from. I'm not too sure it's safe for Wisdo though.
Yeah, my magic
Wisdo-
didn't work there.
Wisdo will stay with Calla. She needs all the support she can.
That actually raises a good point, though. Should we all go, or should some of us stay behind?
We could also potentially have Calla and Wisdo keep watch on Isbach as well.
I mean, we in
And the-
theory have a full crew, I guess, so the ship
And
is
the
not in
crew.
danger.
I mean, yeah, we're docked at the Madame Lowtide's place. We haven't left.
You'd
Oh,
better
okay.
appoint someone to be in charge whilst we're away.
I
Alright,
mean, Calla is
Wisdo,
the first
you're in
knight.
charge.
And a first mate. Sorry? I was thinking about one of the people who actually know how to use the ship.
John.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, let's put John in charge and tell him to get a first mate. We'll not be gone.
Alright,
Well,
I'm
we'll
gonna
be on as long.
pull John off to the side.
Because if anyone knows how to run a ship,
Okay.
John knows.
Yes, Captain Mango.
Listen, John, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't trust you.
It is fine, Devil Man. The feeling is mutual.
Okay, good. So we have an unspoken understanding. I need you to watch the ship. I need you to watch Calla. I need you to make sure nothing happens here. So you can earn my trust, and then I can earn yours.
I've got the ship. Don't worry.
Okay? I don't think I need to say anything else. I think we both understand what I mean. I'm trusting you, John.
Make an insight, Mango.
By the way, John, your soul looks ever so tasty.
You have a feeling that even though he doesn't trust you, that he's a sailor and he will, watch the ship.
Yeah. This is the guy that got his nose cut off, right? Because he
because
stole shit.
He was accused of stealing shit.
Okay.
But he has got a new nose. Can't
Yes, he does have a new
they're-
nose.
They're calling him Long John Silver Nose.
Nice.
Yes. Well,
All right.
Silver nose.
Alright, off to Sigil it is.
Schedule.
Does my mic still sound screwed up?
A little bit.
I don't know what's wrong with it. I gotta get a new one, I think.
Where, would you buy that in a shop or on a website?
I don't know. Probably a website.
Didn't work, did it?
So who's going to Sigil?
All of us, I think, except Calla and Wisdo.
Could I? I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but would I be able to attune to my mother's rapier?
Of course.
Or should I wait? Yeah. Yeah, I'll actually look for a magical item for Calla in Sigil at this time.
All right. So, Hamden, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. So, since you are in charge of the money, I'm gonna assume that you counted it throughout the night.
You right?
The 3 chests each have 5,000 gold pieces each, and Elok's chest has an extra 1,000 platinum pieces.
Fucking dark.
So what's 1,000 in gold? 10,000 gold.
1,000
1,000
platinum pieces.
Yeah, but is that 10,000 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much money should we bring with us to this magical night?
As much as I can carry, probably.
Hang
We
on.
could take the
So
platinum.
sorry, guys. Anthony. So that platinum, that was on top of the 40,000 that we got, or that was different?
These were just the money that was found on the ship.
Gotcha. So it's 15,000, 10,000, and then there was 35,000 left after we took the money from Madame Lowtide. How much did we have left over from that? Like 400?
We had 1,000 left from that.
1,000 left from that. Okay.
We should definitely take all the platinum. Which is we're going to have to bring like a couple of chests.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere safe we can I mean, are we going to get jumped? I don't know anything about this place.
Yeah, neither do we.
I mean, Greep seems like the trustworthy sort. I don't think he's going to screw us over for 40, for a bit of gold.
Is there a
Yeah.
bank there that we could stow this? And, like,
We're
pay with
pirates. We don't
promissory
believe in
notes?
we don't believe in banks.
We're quite new to piracy, to be fair. We could probably do it our own way. You know,
Yeah, so
blaze a new trail.
that 40,000 was broken up into 4 chests of 10,000 each. Just, to make it easier. You can't put 40,000 gold pieces into one chest.
I've got
Massive.
an ingenious idea. You know what pirates do with treasure, right?
Bury it.
Yep, so we'll leave it in plain sight. No one will see that coming.
Cab, you are the worst criminal I've ever met.
Glad, make an insight check.
Alright.
You're like, yeah, pirates bury their treasure. This can't be all of Elok's fucking booty.
Wait a second, guys. Yeah, maybe there's more.
I don't know, we should look for a map. But maybe do it when we get back.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
let's go spend some cash on some
Our-
good shit.
yeah, and our new friend has been privy to the old
Yeah.
bastard's plans, so...
Can we do a shopping montage where we get like outlandish outfits and
Wide brim hats.
yeah?
Spend a day at the bathhouse.
Warren
And we're all-
can get some new sleeves.
I want a chalice and a scepter, pimp style. Like a.
Do you know what? I
chalice
could
and-
actually see badger-faced Hamden like that. It would be
Yeah.
funny. Awesome.
Let's
But, yeah, so let's
I
take...
mean, you
What? Sorry.
you could create it. Sorry, you could create your own first. So I think you're set.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charles.
I don't suppose there's like a trolley dolly on there. Like a dolly trolley on this boat.
We only need to take like 5,000 and then like another few more thousand for walking around money, just in case we
But
see
if this
anything.
place has
Well,
magical
we can-
items,
We can
Or
come back
they do
whenever, though.
magical tattooing.
yeah,
We'll-
inks.
yeah.
Let's
We'll
take
take
all the
25.
platinum at least.
Okay, so we're taking 20,000 with us. 20,000
Well,
gold
We got to
pieces.
You
work
want-
out how to
Yeah.
get it. We don't have a bag of holding, do we?
No.
How much can we get in one chest then? 10,000?
10,000.
Well,
One
there are
chest.
10
One of the pirates brought 4 chests that hold 10,000. The
So,
chests on the ship hold 5,000 each.
so the platinum one we could get 12,500. All the platinum and then made up the rest with gold. Right? Wrong?
I guess, yeah. But then we'd still need like another 2. To be 3 chests altogether. And then we'd have like 22,500.
Why don't we just take 17,500?
There you go.
That's 2 chests.
Yep.
And we should probably lock them. Cloud, can you lock them?
I should be able to figure that out.
We need to keep our eyes open. Well, thieving dickheads.
And should we bring the ogres with us to carry the chests? Security?
I think they should
That's
leave the
not
office with the
bad.
ship.
No, they should just watch the ship.
What are they going to do on the ship?
They're
Guard it.
sailors. Yeah, they're
Well, look.
sailors and muscle. Whatever you want them to do on the ship, they'll do it.
And we should also tell John to head in a certain direction while we're busy doing this.
Yeah, where are we going
Well,
after
let's
this?
say to Port Nyanza.
Let me show
'Cause we
you
want
guys the map
dinosaurs.
it showed.
I actually think we should go to help Musharrib. I mean, he's stuck with us all this while.
Yeah.
Yep.
So where's? But
Because
that's in that.
so if we
His mine is Crackhammer. Crackhammer.
Crack.
Crackhammer. Yeah.
Tiny little hammer that breaks up your crack crystals into easily smokable pieces.
H.
But yeah,
Hammer.
if we help Mushiri, we can.
Which is right over here.
Okay, so there's a bay here, right, with a mine. We could say
Shilku
head
Bay.
for Wormheart Mine Bay.
Well, Shilku Bay is
Shilku
cool.
Bay. Yeah, sorry, it was covered up.
Is that a settlement there, Shilku?
Shilku is here.
Yeah, but is that a settlement or something, Anthony? Is that
Well,
a
it looks
city,
like
a
it's
town?
got a
Or...
square.
Let me see.
But that's, I don't know if this measuring tool is accurate. Oh, it is. But that's 50 miles from where we have to head in now. So there's bound to be somewhere near the mine, right?
I don't have any information on that. So
Yeah.
just give me a minute.
Well, even if we've just got to drop anchor and row ashore. I take it we still got a boat, haven't we? Have kept one of the rowboats. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, they came with the ship.
Yeah.
It's like
The
buy
ship
one,
didn't
get
have
two
it.
free.
The ship didn't have any dinghies, but you can
Oh, well,
definitely purchase one off of Madame Lotai.
Well, we need at least one,
You
yeah.
know, so 50 gold,
Okay,
you can tie it to the side of the ship.
If we get a couple, then, if we have to bail out or something, we can at least save some.
Yeah, you can buy 2. That's 100. She's got 3, so she'll sell them all and have her men just start making more.
Hey, Mango, if we get all 3, do you reckon there's a discount? Mango? Oh, BRB. He's our chief negotiator has left the room.
We'll just pay the 150, yeah? That seems...
Okay. So you guys are taking all 3 of the ships. Yeah, you could tie them to the side and...
We could tow them behind us, and when the wind's really good, it'd be like one of those banana boats. You get in, like, you sit on and the boats go really fast and people fall off. It's great fun. But also, at some stage, I wouldn't mind going back to Port Nyanzari just for the dinosaur.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm definitely riding a dinosaur before we leave
we'd
here.
have to
I
come
might
up
even
with
buy
an
one.
excuse to do that.
Just because it's fun. And
Although
we deserve some fun every now and then. That's a good reason, Quarion.
How did dinosaurs found boats, though?
Boats? What, do you want to take one with us?
No, he wanted to buy one. Hamden just said he wanted to buy one.
A little pet dinosaur.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
It's a ruin. Shoku is a ruin because of a volcano.
Okay.
So we'll just toddle up to this bit that says Wormheart Mine, weigh anchor, toddle in on the boats, and then trek across mountainous terrain.
Do we know anyone that's good at mountainous terrain?
Oh, it's my favourite terrain. One of my favourite terrain.
I'm good with hills, which are similar to mountains.
I'm back.
Baby mountains.
Yeah. Baby mountains and grandpa mountains. We're sorted.
And at this level, actually, my favourite terrains don't slow us down, any of us. So,
That's good.
Alright. So, are we going to this fucking sigil thing or not? By the way, we don't have Calla anymore, so who the fuck is carrying this chest?
Well, that's why I suggested the ogres.
Well, I could carry a chest. I'm strong.
It's definitely going to take 2 people to carry the chest with 10,000.
I have -1 to my strength score, making me the best bosun as well as the best ranger.
I think I have -2, so I'm the weakest.
Let's get the ogres, and maybe we can, Mango could probably dress them up.
People know that we're serious then if we've got ogre butlers, carrying
just bow ties and hats, those big tubey hats, and that's it. Can you fabricate those? Seems like a
cloth.
good 5th level spell. Of course we got cloth.
What are the ogres called?
I only have sleeves, so the rest of my outfit has to be somewhere.
spare cloth downstairs as part of the supplies for the ship. There's also at least 60 days worth of food and stores. The cloth would be for extra sails, but it's very rare that you guys' sails will rip because they're made of dragonwing leather.
Yeah.
So let's make 2 top hats and 2 bow ties.
All right. Well, I'm just
But
gonna
ogre size. And I think
gonna
that's
use my artisan's blessing though, just so
Oh.
it might take me an hour, but at least that way we're not. I already used my strongest spells today, so
it would have been a very good use of the 5th level spell.
Yeah. It's a shame. Oh well, they'll just have to keep. What have the ogres got names? Can we name them?
Yeah, you can name them. What are their names?
What was the other guy called? Bob. The other guy was called
Buddy.
Buddy. Buddy.
Something
So-
pal, something and pal.
I think we should name them
Buddy or pal.
Billy Bob and Billy Billy.
Paladin.
Pal and
Hank.
Al. What's another name for? There's fucking tons. Mate.
Pal and Guy.
There you go, Pal and Guy.
I prefer pal and Al. Whilst we can't think of another word for.
I'm not your
Sorry.
guy, pal. I'm not your
we can call
Buddy.
one of them Bogan.
Bogan.
It's an Australian.
Okay, so Bogan and Guy.
Alright.
There you go.
Hang on, what happened to pal?
You don't really call people pal, do you?
Well, it's Buddy. You don't really call people Buddy.
Yeah, but that's a given name, though, isn't it, Buddy? Some people are called Buddy. No one's called Pal.
Yeah, he does have a point.
We can name it what we want. We can
Yeah, you
name
guys
it.
can name what you want.
We can name them. You know.
All right, Pal
Sue.
and Pal and
Bill.
Bogan. Then.
Hey, Hamden. No, what's your actual name, Hamden? Fuck,
Thomas.
my brain. Sorry, Thomas. I've been playing all day. Yeah, we could call them Mel and Sue.
Mel and Sue.
Yeah.
Right, it's Mel and Sue. Done.
All right.
Do they do stuff together anymore? She's kind of. Oh, they were
Yeah,
doing
I
the
think so.
baking show, weren't they? Before it got axed.
Right.
Okay.
Everyone
so
happy with Mel and Sue?
You guys are going to Sigil?
The boy names?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mel Brooks.
When you return, that's where the ship will be, approximately.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, let's go to Sigil.
Come on, Mel and Sue.
Expecting a lot here, guys. Better not let me down.
Well, if you like cities, you won't be disappointed, my friend.
He's a druid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you guys see a family that's like very pale and like kind of reminds you of like a vampire, like avoid them.
Avoid
Avoid
them.
vampires.
Avoid them.
Quarion,
Don't look at
your-
them.
Your arm goes limp, and,
Yep.
and you can't see out of your left eye.
Anyone got a sling?
Sorry, we used all the spare
Here,
material.
I'll-
Over top hats.
You see
I'll
a
sling up his arm.
little goblin walks out. Hello.
Greetings.
Creep, we've returned.
You have. So we have a deal.
Yeah, we have a deal, buddy.
Fantastic. Put the coin on the table, please.
Mel, Sue, if you would oblige, please.
Oh, you guys brought the ogres with you. Okay, let me grab
Yeah.
the ogres.
They're wearing a bow tie and a top hat each.
Okay.
Expected to update the tokens next week.
What's his name? Leodin actually used his artisan's blessing, which I think is highly commendable.
And where is the
Actually-
contract, Master Greep? Is there a contract to read here?
No, just a handshake.
Just a handshake.
Yes.
I thought there was a contract. This was a contractual matter.
It is. Well, we could sign an official contract if you desire. We could take it
I
down
prefer-
to the constructs
Hamden,
and make it official. Yes, let's make it official.
wait, Hamden, I think we should let Mango handle this because he has some unsavory tendencies. But
Yeah.
this is kind of his sphere of knowledge.
Oh yes, he's so sensible with money. Right, okay.
Mango's like offended. He gets a little sad. He's been like, I feel like I've been doing a good job, guys. I
You've
just
been
You're
never,
doing a very good
You've
job,
been doing
Mango.
much better since you haven't stolen the souls of people.
I could just never make you happy, it seems.
Yeah.
Just cautious by nature, look after the pennies and all that.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Greek. We'll pay now.
Okay.
Mel, Sue, please pay the gentleman.
They hoist the chest on the table. Greep opens it up. It's like, beautiful. Closes it.
We're watching to make sure he doesn't take more than...
Well, you guys, are you giving him this entire chest? Did you
No
separate
way.
his money yet? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I'll
okay,
count
so
Just
it.
I don't trust Mel and
Okay,
Sue's
okay, yeah, okay. You guys are gonna count it. Ogres are fucking retarded. Don't ask them to count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
they'll probably try and stick a platinum piece up their nose.
Although I will work with them in my spare time to teach them how to count. It would be my mission.
Yeah. Okay.
But how much is it then? 4,995?
999.
999.
Good effort there,
Oh.
Hamden. Nearly got 4 gold off.
Would have been more than Mango got. So.
It's not conscious.
Counting out. Mel, Sue, if you could close them back up again, please.
Okay. What would you gentlemen like to do in the city of doors?
We need a few things. Tattooing. Magical tattooing. Would you know?
Well, that's a problem in Sigil because there is no magic. So
I was labouring under a misapprehension. Suggested
this is the center of everything, the center of the multiverse. And once you get closer to the center, fewer and fewer magics stop working. So eventually, at the center, which we are at, no magics work here. That's why this place is total neutrality.
But we could find reagents, can't we? Greek.
Yes, you can find components for things, but, don't go into a store and expect to buy a +3 dagger and take it home and it be a +3 dagger because you just got swindled.
Great.
There's
What's
no
a plus
way
3
for you.
dagger?
There's no way for you to tell what what magical item you're getting. You're definitely not getting a magical item because there's no way for you to tell.
Right.
Right. So,
But you could buy components for things. There's plenty of mining and trade with. There's no mining in Sigil, but there are miners that bring ore
Ores,
and whatnot.
stuff,
Yeah.
I'm looking for seeds and stuff that I can grow to help me regrow my forest and plant crops for the cave people. The sort of thing.
let me.
The market should have everything you guys are looking for in the non-magical variety.
Greek. I'm
Yeah.
certain that a city like this wouldn't have any place that sells poison.
Of course it does.
Excellent. Things that might help bring down a giant.
Yes,
A dragon?
of course.
Let's not pick fights with dragons.
A hamster?
Yes, hamsters would die easily.
You have to
You
get
guys-
Richard
you
Gere's
guys-
ass first.
How many
Yes.
hamsters?
Do you look at guys like pleasure of the flesh or the mind?
Oh well, these guys are all a bit frigid, but I've had my fill the last couple of days personally.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from the last time around, Greek. I don't think I'm going to try it this time.
Oh, pipe weed. Halfling pipe weed.
Ah, yes, you can go
Yeah.
see the tea merchant for any of your needs.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah,
Worth
just,
getting to be alone.
just avoid the fish.
Are you looking for old Toby?
Well,
Market Ward?
what's it? Yondalla's blessing? Yondalla's finest?
Good luck finding that.
No.
Greek, would it be possible for our friend here to make some money if he were to perform?
There are
Tavern or...
plenty of well-known places that bards do frequent, but they are regulars. You know, they've been performing and people know them and want to
So
see
they do.
them.
But I bet they've never heard of stand-up comedy before.
I don't know. I don't know if that would fill a stadium.
What about that? What about the famous comedian Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah. Or Chris Boulder.
Nope, never heard of them.
All right. So is the best place to go the Market Ward, Greek?
Yes, the Market Ward.
Let's go.
Creep, I do have one other question for you though. I don't know whether you could do this or whether someone else. Is there anyone who could interpret a ledger for me?
Yeah, sure. There are plenty of libraries, plenty of scholarly folk, but not too many magic users here because they don't like the ability of not being able to cast. You know, so you won't find a very powerful wizard here to look over. You know.
But you might find a very smart cryptographer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, I don't think what I'm looking for is magical, but I guess you never know.
One final question. You say this is the center of the universe. Is it possible for us to leave this place through a different entrance or exit than the one that we came in?
Yes.
So we could go to different planes from.
Yes, you just have to know the folk who have the key to those planes.
Negotiate a price. All right. Well, thank you.
They might
Thank
just
you very
open the
much.
door for you and let you go. But wherever you go needs a door. You can't just put the key into, let's say, a cave hole and expect it to work. It needs a door. And you can't be harried while trying to enter or exit sigil.
Thank you very much. To the Market Ward?
Yeah, let's go.
Creep, it was a pleasure to see you again, my friend.
You too, Master Mango.
Pleasure to meet you. It was.
You guys are here.
Right, Yoda.
So Grape starts walking you through the city.
Lady of Pain.
He looks at you and he says, "Shut the fuck up.
What?
Don't you say that name here."
Reading your handout. You know, they shouldn't put it on the brochure.
Yeah. But
They shouldn't put it on the brochure if they don't want people to say it.
Shh. It's not on the brochure. It's in Mango's books. One of Mango's books.
Okay.
Maybe the Githariban would have Gith stuff. We could get, what's his name? Isbok. We could get him some nice treats from home. Like when British people go to Spain and bring Martha.
Bring him some Turkish delight.
Okay.
How bizarre.
God, what was that? That was 90, 93, 94, 95? Later.
Great stuff.
How was
So
that?
what are we all looking for, everyone? things to help us with giant.
95. But like I say, I'm just after seeds of all varieties that I can get my hands on, I guess. I'm going to spend
I'm gonna
1,000.
be looking for like metals and stuff.
Okay. Anything you guys need that's non-magical in terms of like diamond dust or you know any type of component that costs money, you can get here. It's going to be on the expensive side of the price guide, but it's attainable.
Can I buy a load of insects?
Yeah, there's insect dealers here.
Nice.
People sell
there
various
wasps?
oddities.
Yeah.
The holy
Buy-
grail.
Wasps and scorpions and centipedes and
Yeah, the
spiders.
guys got
Maybe-
little like cages made out of wood with the creatures inside of them. You know,
Awesome. I'm going to buy loads.
like Asian style, you know.
Yeah. Yep. Love it.
Yeah, I want to make my way to the library.
Leap says, "Master Mango, please I'll bring you all to the library, but let us stay together because if you wander alone, somebody will do something to you."
Okay.
Normally it's you doing stuff to other people, so this is...
They will.
Well-
You guys are known as primies here, and they will sniff you out and rob you and maybe murder you.
Can we keep a close eye on Mel and Sue because of them being very, very stupid?
You guys tell them what to do, and they'll do it.
I'm just saying, don't let anyone get anywhere near his chest other than us. And don't step on anyone.
Okay.
So we want
They do.
giant killers, like poison, we want seeds, we want insects. I can buy some arrows here.
Yeah, I want to get.
Just
I want to get whatever. Yeah, I want to get whatever Leodin needs to do the talk with this thing. Talk with.
Also, if we get gems, when we get back to the cave, that guy can make magical weapons for us.
Yeah, and also the I mean, I have no idea what my next spells are, but spell components for
you guys do have
Leodin
an
is very...
artificer dwarf who will eventually be able to start crafting you guys magic weapons.
Leodin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Seabow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
We'll combine the two, and you guys can probably do some pretty cool shit.
So I'm thinking we need to. I mean, the cleric is the one we need to sort out in terms of like diamonds and shit. So have a
diamonds
look
and
through your
gems.
spell list and see what you need, and we'll make sure we get them first.
I need powdered silver. I know I need a whole bunch of like diamonds for most of my stuff. Let's see.
Oh, and those. Well, how many chalices did you guys find, Hamden?
I found 6, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep
Yeah,
them for
those are good for Heroes Feast. So
They're good for.
Heroes Feast. The main component for Heroes Feast.
Okay. What is that spell?
Yeah, look it up. I think it's a 7th level spell, maybe. So you'll eventually be able to cast it.
What's my next? Do I get level 3 spells next? Oh no, I'm going to go Warlock. Yeah.
So we have.
Yeah. So cleric spells are the most important.
It's a 6th level spell. 6th level.
6th level, okay.
And we can come back here, right?
Then we can come back here once every 24 hours.
Yeah, we've got 12,001 coin, 1 gold coin to spell at the minute. Oh no, we haven't. What we're talking about?
You know, during the time Greep starts talking with you guys while you're walking around looking at various vendors, and he starts explaining the city around you. And as you new guys, Leodin, Quarion, and Hamden, he points up, and you look. The city is built inside of like a giant donut, and there's city throughout the entire interior, right? So there's like a city in a circle that encompasses the entirety of this donut.
Place is incredible.
I'm going to reveal the rest
Never
of the
seen anything
maps
like
to
that.
you guys, and this is what you guys are looking at.
So are you impressed, Hamden? Or is it just...
Well, I've never seen anything like this before, that's for sure.
Definitely
Got a level-
in awe.
Sorry. I've got a level in Warlock.
And there are
Should I
things
have, like-
walking around together that shouldn't be together. Like you see a couple mind flayers being passed by a Yankee, and a Solar walk by a pit fiend, and nobody's paying any mind to anyone.
And they're all staring at Quarry and going, look
This
at
is
him.
like the House of Commons.
It's just like a pacified city
A
almost.
level in Warlock. Should I have a Warlock spell?
If you gain another level in Warlock, yeah, you can get another Warlock spell and also swap out one of your Warlock spells.
So, but should I have one already? Warlock spell.
How many levels of Warlock are you?
Just one.
Just one. Yeah, you should have at least one.
I've done that. I must have done that because I used the character. Right?
Yeah, I think it was your oil thing that's your new Warlock,
Oh,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh no, because that's level 2, so I don't think it is. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I was just checking. So,
So you guys see where the different districts are, and they all have a function.
Well, let's go to the gem district or the whatever first. That seems to have been the most expensive thing. So let's get that done first.
The market ward is definitely the best place to purchase, everything that the vendors have to offer. You don't have to go to the gem ward to buy gems. You could just go to the bazaar to buy it from the vendors.
Gotcha.
the material.
Quarion,
Sorry.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's a gem
yeah.
ward.
does being here make you feel lighter? I mean, now that you've gotten... Is there like a magical salve from the influence of you-know-who?
I don't think it's that. Just everything. But, yeah, I mean, seeing something like this, which is almost like normal civilization, obviously very unusual. Yeah, it's not bad. Probably use a drink, but let's do our shopping first. I don't pay too much for stuff.
Let me show you guys the handout you need to look at for what you want to purchase. Shops, prices.
Giant killers means puzzles. Oh shit. Sorry, I'll be right back.
You guys don't have to worry about the availability. They have everything here. So there are different types of dealers for different types of stones. There's little Snurf Neblin area that has like very pricey diamonds, and then there's a little Cobalt area that has okay diamonds. I mean, Kobolds are great miners, but they're terrible at appraising shit.
Could either be good or bad.
Yeah, and then most of the time their minerals are all uncut, right? They're usually very raw. So depending on you could get a good deal on a raw diamond, get it cut, and make it more valuable than what it is.
Well, we have a dwarf with us. I think that's going to be in our favor.
Quarion is having a crisis. Maybe he should buy himself an earring. With a sports car.
Ruin the only ear he's got left.
Yeah, it would only be one ear. One ear. You could get the other one and put it in your nipple.
Oh yeah, you can see that as well. Oh no, you
Yeah.
can't. You always have.
Stuff's expensive.
Poisons.
They further. Oh,
The drugs would have.
So-
The drugs are not illegal. Nothing is illegal here. But, you know, you have to go to specific dealers. They don't just sell drugs openly in the market, you know.
Can you find bounty
Right.
hunters?
Can you find what?
Bounty
Bounty
hunters.
hunters.
Bounty hunters? Yeah.
Maybe we could hire one to track down, not to engage, but to track down that bloodmate.
You can, Reap looks at you and he says, yeah, you can talk with the Order of Mechanus and maybe put a contract in one of their devices.
Something to look into.
Get someone to
Allows
take out the
us-
giant.
I wonder if we put like a 50 silver bounty on the blood mage, you might actually insult them to the point of distraction.
He says, no, for you to hire one of their creatures, I think it's at least 10,000.
Well, to be fair, it might be worth it. But anyway, let's see. Let's get stuff.
I mean, just out of game, that's like we're paying in-game resources not to play the game.
Well, no, because as I say, it wouldn't be. It would be don't engage, but relay.
Oh, I see. Just like pin him
Information
down
to
to tell us where he is.
That's
Yeah.
where he
So
is.
then
Yeah.
Reap
And-
starts talking about what these
Gyro.
creatures' function is in, a little,
Oh, no.
in general chat.
Poison.
I mean, it's expensive, but I quite like the idea of returning the favor of all the delays he's put in our way.
Well, to be fair, we've got so much on our plate. It might help just knowing that someone is still looking.
You read the stipulations of the contract that the thing can perform. The Hall of Cordons is an embassy of pure law in Sigil, the city of doors. In the hall, two parties who agree to mutual terms and who pay the requisite gold to the Calla root, a mechanical engine of absolute just prejudice, can have their contract chiseled into a sheet of gold and then placed into the chest of the Marut. From that moment until the contract is fulfilled, the Marut is bound to enforce the terms and punish the party who breaks them. A Marut resorts to lethal force only when the contract calls for it, when the contract is fully broken, or when the Marut is attacked.
Sounds like an insanely serious M6.
That's what they look like.
Oh, can we just buy one? Because they're so fucking awesome.
Oh my god, that thing's awesome. Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, well, let's do the
I'll
shopping
take 10.
first, and then
Maybe
we
it's
can swing
maybe it's
by.
got poor depth perception though.
Is there a list of poison?
There should be a list of poisons.
See, potion and arcane shop.
Okay, here's
Oh, maybe
a
it's
little
in
bit
my
more
sheet.
information on the Marut.
Does poisons come under another heading?
might have to look up poison prices. I don't think I have a fucking chart for that.
Well, we can do seeds and insects.
I mean, what? There is poison in the SRD. You just have to be specific. Like purple worm poison is there. You know?
Quite. Okay,
So-
I'll have a look in the PHP.
And then,
SRD. So.
tell me the rarity, and I'll give you a price. If it's got a rarity.
I was just going to ask the stool guy, you know, what's good for giant? But I'll have a look
Purple
through
worm
here.
poison is good for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's also like really expensive. You need, where is the
That doesn't have the fucking rarity on it.
Yeah. Pretty sure that just means common.
Yeah.
50 gold? Okay.
let me
So
look
purple
that up real quick.
Wyvern poison. Concept. Wow. To make them drowsy? Basic poison. Drow poison.
Okay,
Purple
it's
worm.
2,000 gold pieces for the purple worm poison, 200 gold pieces for serpent venom.
How many arrow dips would you get per
One.
purple worm poison?
Wow.
It's one application.
I think
Is
it'd be
that the
more
same
if
for
there
all
was.
poisons? Before I ask every single one.
Let me just copy and paste this into a handout and share with you guys.
Thank you.
Going to say it'd be more useful if we were trying to assassinate somebody or.
Kill a dragon, maybe.
Or a blood mage.
I'm going to snipe him from distance. Poison
Purple
arrow.
worm damage is only 12d6.
Oh.
On top of the original.
Only, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you had a hunter's mark, if you happen to crit, you know.
Well, because you can concentrate on two things as well.
Yeah.
So if you had Hunter's Mark and Hex,
Yep.
well, crit on a sharpshooter shot, that'd be pretty impressive. Oh wow, there's fucking loads of shit. Midnight Tears, that sounds
Oh, I only need 4.
Carrion Crawler, it's only 200 GP, how good.
She's got some as well. So.
I've gotten more information to add to that.
It has to be just fucking cool if you want to assassinate someone by get away with it.
Okay, you guys see now the descriptions of each poison, right? Lower.
Oh yeah. If you're assassinating a politician, that is perfect. So, ooh, paralyzation. Ooh, that's pretty. How much is that? Have you guys looked at how much insects?
I'm guessing there's not a price list for insects. I'm just gonna.
We'll just give me the CR of the creatures you're looking for. I'll be surprised
Okay.
for that.
It's wasps and scorpions mainly. Yeah.
Of the small or giant variety?
Well, I just get a normal wasp and turn it into a giant wasp. So
Okay.
I guess it'd be a 0 for a wasp
Well,
and a 0 for a normal scorpion as well. I guess surely.
Of course.
yeah, I don't think it goes as low as 0. So, yeah, we're gonna say it's a quarter, so 5 silver for each.
How many can I buy?
Roll 5d10 for each. Okay.
It's 27 wasps, 31 scorpions.
It gives you little cages. And so you must keep them separate, and except for the wasps, they are social creatures, but the scorpions
Okay.
are not.
Excellent, thank you. So that was
You
it
make
5
sure
gold,
you
5 silver per.
If you don't feed them, they will be very angry and eventually die.
I'll feed them. What do they eat? Like other insects and stuff?
Yes, the scorpions you could probably give them little mice to, and the wasps you can just give anything that doesn't fly, and they will attack and eat it.
Flowers and stuff, isn't it?
They don't eat the flowers.
Like pollen.
They're wasps, not bees.
Wasps. So yeah, wasps are predators, man.
Okay, I'll set up some things on the ship to catch bugs, flies and stuff.
He's got bees too, if you want bees, but he sells them by the hive, so you can have honey. You can have honey.
That would be cool on a ship.
Okay, I'll buy an apiary. How much for the apiary?
That's gonna cost you about 150 gold pieces.
So 150, and it was 5 silver per
bug. Yeah, so 27 times 5, so.
And then 31 times 5 as well. My dad's just here to drop his dog off with me for the night, so I'll be back in a second. But
okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to see what else. Powdered silver. That's what I forgot. How much would powdered silver cost? I couldn't find it in any of the.
Oh, you couldn't find it. Okay. So it depends on how much you want to purchase, and the gold value times 25%.
Okay, so I think it's.
And that goes for the poisons and shit like that too.
Yeah, I found the other stuff, and you said it was all at the expensive rate, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Well, whatever the percentage is up from, with that, and that's gonna be the equivalent to what you're asking for in silver, right? So if it's asking for like 18% and you want 100, so it's 180 silver pieces.
So, quick question about poisons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Purple worm, serpent venom, all that stuff is injury.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between injury based and contact?
Contact means you just have to like pour it on them. Injury means they have
can't
to be wounded by it.
Yeah.
So
could you
by a weapon or?
So you couldn't put a contact poison on a weapon or an arrow.
What's the oil of Taggart do?
The oil of Taggart. There are a couple that are. So DC 13 con save or poisoned for 24 hours, and the poison creature is unconscious.
I think the
that's
whole
got to be rubbed in. Right?
the whole dose has to be poured on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the other one was malice. That one poisoned for 1 hour, blinded for 1 hour, no other con save. So that would be a rubbed in one, I would imagine.
See, that's inhaled, so you would have to like hold it in your palm and blow it in their face.
Last two.
Or mix it in their cocaine or something.
Nice.
Or put it in a rag and stealth.
Oh, torpor is
suffocate them.
ingested. So, never mind about that.
That's food.
And the last one, where's carrying?
Contact.
That's contact. And that does what now? Oh, fuck. Poisoned for 1 minute. The creature is paralyzed. The creature can repeat saving throws at the end of each of its turn. Could I make a case for that? DC 13 combat.
No, because that would take the entire dose to also pour on someone.
Right. So, really, kind of purple. White. So I'll wait till everyone else has spent money.
Have we done the diamonds and thing yet?
Yeah, I've calculated it out. I just
How much are you spending?
All right, so
You're a cleric. You spend whatever you need.
Okay, I needed to get 2 pieces of amber, which would cost us 300 gold pieces.
300.
Yep.
Now, Quarion,
that
just
it?
for the poison, they can imbue it, but it's 1,000 gold pieces extra per imbuement. So if they imbue it, like let's say drow poison, right? They imbue the drow poison. Drow poison costs 200. It would be 1,200. Well, 1,200 plus 25% or 18%.
You mean like stick it in an arrow or a sword? Or
Yeah. And then the DC goes up by 1.
The thing I'm thinking of is there are a couple here that would incapacitate the blood mage if I could get him from distance. Stop him from using Cloud's blood. But I'll see what we've got left over because it's not an urgent. So,
just to give you an idea, like the DCs, can be increased a little bit.
I could do truth serum arrows. Cloud, where did you put the marmalade? Slap with an arrow.
Okay, so as far as diamonds go, for what I need, I will need 2,000 gold pieces for
The diamonds.
the
Right.
diamonds. And then I will need 32 gold pieces for silver powder.
What's everybody's schedule like? Can you guys play a little longer today?
Yeah, I can play a little bit longer.
I can't actually have to leave like right at 2.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't have much time either. Sorry.
Okay, it's cool.
Okay. And then Anthony, just a question, because I know we already upgraded Calla's armor, but I also just wanted to know for my own thing, for like my fabricate spell, how many units would you say would it be to like upgrade like Calla's armor to like a different armor type? So like if I wanted to go with like adamantite, for example.
It would be the equivalent weight of the armor. So she's at plate armor. right?
Right.
You need the equivalent weight plus 10% for, runoff. And so that's the equivalent weight you would need of ingots to craft that armor.
Okay, so I can't like buff her armor. I just wanted to clarify, like I can't just like.
To add, there's no way to plate it with adamantine. You'd have to make it adamantine.
Yeah. Okay. So then I will buy enough units of adamantite equal to 2,400 for gold pieces, so I can outfit Calla and I with adamantite armor, plate armor.
Expensive, is it? Because you could make a giant hammer that comes down off the front of the ship like out a robot. Or
It's
just
300 gold pieces per unit.
how much is a unit? Is it really big? Is it enough to build a ram? Shit.
A ram, I would assume, would cost more than 2,400.
Just think about it. Adamantium ram.
I can also do that. Let me try to calculate that.
The ram?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, for a ship.
Oh, here we go. There's already a thing for it. Ramming 1,000 gold.
Yeah, but
What?
adamantium.
That's for iron or bronze.
So I would say so 1,000 gold times.
Anthony's just got a sheet for everything, hasn't it?
Yo, for real.
But
Awesome.
you guys want to go a certain way with your characters. I gotta give you the opportunities to do what you want with it, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
I guess that would cost us 3,000 gold just to make a ram.
So 3,000 for the ram.
But it would be adamantium, which might not
Right.
make any difference. Look cool. Yeah, okay.
It would look cool. Let's not do that.
So no ram or ram?
If you guys get the ram, you would be able to use the crash ability on the ship, and you see on the ship. Let me roll the crash so everybody can see.
85.
That's how
What
much possible
would it be?
damage you would be able to do to like another ship, right? So another
What
ship
would it
might
be,
have a damage threshold of maybe 30, so you would do 55 points of damage to that ship.
Nice. Would it be in adamantium have any effect though?
I think it only crits easier, but like I don't think that's how the ships work.
Yeah, it's the size of your ship that does the damage, the weight behind the force of your
So
ship.
we can just buy a ram for
So just 1,000 ram.
So
Yeah.
It was just tongue in cheek. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, a dragon can do the same type of damage to the ship, just like the ram, because of the size category they're both in.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's get the ram for 1,000 then. That seems cool. But obviously, it doesn't need to be some crazy metal, does it?
No.
But we can do that when we get back.
Yeah.
And if there's any other modifications you guys want to do to the ship, like add plating and armor, you would have to be docked, and the ship would have to be brought ashore and planked up.
So we don't do the ram now then. So we don't need to spend that 1,000.
No, the ram might be able to done while the ship is at sea, but if you wanted armor and to reinforce the hull and do shit like that, you would have to.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that 1,000 off the general treasure then, and then we'll say that we've got a ram. Yeah.
Okay.
So the ogres are carrying a ram and the treasure.
Wait. We'll do the ram when we get to a dock.
Okay.
Back in the prime material.
So like when we get to Port Nyanzaro next.
Yeah, there's probably they might be able to purchase something like that in Port Nyanzaro.
Or if we can just buy enough iron, I can potentially make it.
You could, if you guys just want to buy.
So we've currently got 7,500 gold spending money or thereabouts.
Is that after the?
That's after Leodin stuff and after my stuff and after the paying the goblin man.
I obviously didn't go through all of my spells, but it's
No,
I
just
don't
saying.
need to spend
letting you know where we
hours
are.
doing this.
I would like to buy 3 poison, 2 of which I'd like to have infused.
Okay, which poisons?
Into arrows. The torpor. That would be 1600 GP. Don't worry, I'm not using these every day.
Plus 25%.
Oh, 25% of 600. Number. 0.25 times 600 equals 150. So 1750.
1750.
Okay, so one of those. One of the carrion crawler. Where's
Okay.
that? That's 200p, so 25% of 125, 250.
Yeah.
So 250 was that?
1250. No, 1250.
1250.
And then, just because, if we find ourselves out of our depth.
Should probably buy some potions while we're here.
I don't think we can we? They're magical.
Yeah, magic doesn't work there. You can try, but there might just be bottles of water.
So
There will probably be just bottles of water. That's like with the shit that they sell primies. Without Greep here, you guys would be buying all types of magical shit.
So total would be 4,000 for me. Sorry, 5. No, wait.
3,000. 1750 plus 1250.
3,000. No, yeah, plus 2,000. So it's 5,000.
Oh, I didn't hear the 2,000. Sorry.
Sorry, that's right. It's 5,000 total. Try and put
Okay.
that shit. And that's everything for me. So these are basically like if we run into that mage or something way over our heads, we could try and get away. Okay.
I gotta get my.
And it's plus 1 to those DC. Okay.
God, guys, being rich. We're not going to be rich for long at this rate.
No, we're not.
we have got a forge cleric, so that will help in the long run.
So we overall out of the 61,000 we started with, we're down to 45. Well, nearly 46,000.
Yeah, but some of that. Oh, is that what we started with after paying?
This is all together.
Well, that's all right. We're not going to spend anything else for a while.
And then we've got
dinosaur.
We've got about 3,000 on us now.
I don't know if Cloud wants to buy anything. But...
We've got about 2,500 on us now.
No, I don't need anything.
We can come back any time. So.
Yeah, and if we, find a forge and stuff like that, or a dragon sword, we'll make plenty of money back.
Yeah, adventuring's supposed to be well paid, right?
Right. I just want to make sure that Calla and I are outfitted for some damage.
Do you think we need to buy cannons?
I don't think we can buy cannons.
Or cannonballs.
We found cannonballs. We did find where the cannonballs were stored. We don't know how to operate them though. We don't know what makes them go whiz bang.
But what about?
But maybe John can teach us.
Maybe John can teach us. Yeah, and then I'm sure
we'll
come
back another day for that.
Yeah. But yeah, we need to learn the secret of the cannons.
Yep. We need to buy enough iron too. I can probably calculate that out too. But more calculations. Here I go.
Okay. Now, what do you guys want the function of your shift to be? How are you gonna pay the crew?
With slavers, right?
Oh no!
Jesus Christ, no.
I don't think we've actually talked about.
It's a slave ship. It's all outfitted. It's got the shackles on it. I mean,
you guys could be
You are
slavers. They could be pirates.
Terrible person.
You could be
No.
merchants, or you could be pirates who steal shit from merchants.
yeah, no. Let's be Robin Hood pirates. Let's hunt down slavers and other pirates and bring them
Free
to free slaves. Yeah.
I'd be up for that, but it's not going to pay for the crew.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
Right.
because they'll have money on them, won't they? The slavers. They're rolling
the
in it.
slaves. Oh, the
The
slaves.
slavers. Yeah. And then we take the ship
I
as
mean-
price, sell it for money. And,
I mean, if we're merchants, that might roll with things a little bit smoother. We can sell shit a lot easier if we're merchants, and we can always like make shit too in our downtime.
merchants, and then if we see a slave ship, we'll chase it down. Like the West Africa squadron.
The slave ships usually have money after they drop the slaves off. So if you free the slaves before, then they don't have money. You know.
We'll hang around and mug them after they've sold the slaves.
Okay.
So then you just muggers.
Yeah, just ganking.
Freedom fighters.
Yeah, getting all that blood money.
Yeah, your crew of pirates and ogres would definitely enjoy some of that.
So merchants that do a bit of slave freeing, pirate hunting, maybe.
I mean, I've not got such a problem with pirates.
You guys are in a
Slaves,
pretty
yeah.
notorious and famous ship, right? If you're
But we've
seen,
renamed-
it's recognizable.
We've renamed it the HMS Son of the Beach. And I went with HMS rather than SS because it stands for his Mangoviousness's ship.
Yeah. Are we going to get a big titty ship prow as well? Or do we already have one?
Let's not worry about that for now.
I thought that was already discussed.
Oh, I thought we were getting a ram.
Oh, a ram, was that it? Was it just me with the big...
We could have it repainted and put not the dragon fang on it. That way, if someone says that's a dragon fang, so no, look at the side.
No.
Oh, you don't... I'm talking about like the character that goes on the front of it. It's usually like a naked lady or a mermaid or something.
Yeah, no, we're getting a ram.
An actual ram with horns.
No.
No, you know, like
You have both. You have both. You have the rams at the front of the ship at the bottom, and then the ship's prow is like the top bit, and it's usually like some kind of carved
yeah,
creature.
you can have both, but we're only talking about that for now because I think there's a cost to the figurehead.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
if
You've got a
being
ram
kind
as well,
of-
though. That'd be cool. A ram above the ram.
You can add to the name. No, it's just Dragon Fang, not the Dragon Fang.
The dragon fanger.
No, Dragon Fang, not the Dragon Fang. So you can pretend.
Oh,
that
a dragon fang. Right. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Just one of the dragon fangs.
Yeah.
I think we have to go through like a renaming. We'll consult the sailors about the renaming the ship because they're superstitious sailors, aren't they?
Well, I mean, realistically speaking, though, how many ships have dragon leather sails? Like, we can call it whatever we want, but if that's so distinctive that they know there's the dragon fang, then we just wasted our money.
Well, I've already told you, we'll just paint not the dragon. I don't know why no one's.
Have you guys like looked at the ship in the daytime, like the bow and the exterior?
I think we've only really
I've
been
only
on
seen
it.
the top of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've not been on it very long.
yeah. Most of the time, it's been during the night. Nobody's really gone and inspected and seen it, and it's
It's glory.
Glory.
Yeah.
Have you got a picture?
I do not. Because
It's up to us.
nothing has the way I envision it.
So let's spend 10 minutes of this session reenacting the three blind men describing an elephant.
Let's have a drawing contest.
Well, I'm done shopping. If we
Have you checked out these giant trucker wheels on our ship? I didn't notice it until daytime.
can we get like stabilizers on your bike when you're a kid? Because we're new to sailing, we should get those. In case
Are we heading back now? Is that what we're doing?
What, training sales?
Well, I guess
Let's
no
head
one else
back.
wants to buy anything. We've got a few thousand gold left to burn. Are
No.
there any amusements? Are there any amusements we had? What's he called? Grib?
There's plenty.
Creep.
There's a house of pleasures.
Oh, that again.
Library.
The library. There you go.
Oh,
More
yeah.
our speed. More our speed, I'm
yeah.
afraid.
Okay, let's see. Where was the library?
Right next to the Starbucks.
Hello, Bunny.
Maybe. Yeah,
Good boy.
we're gonna say the clerk's ward. This is it, right?
Is there a reason why Wharf Street is right in the middle of town and not next to any wharfs?
It's like a space wharf.
Hey. I used to live on a Wall Street, where the wall used to be, but
Wharf,
now it's the
Wharf
center of town.
Street.
Wharf.
Oh.
Like a
Wharf.
Over here.
And it's like long lanes, really short. Colorado.
The breed starts walking down. So there's some miscellaneous little oddity libraries around. Would you like one of them? Or you're looking for something specific?
I'm looking
ahead, Mike.
for a couple things. I'm looking for a book about like demons and stuff, maybe like about Mammon. And then I want to find anything about this Lady of Pain or whatever.
Watch it, Druid. Mango.
What?
Do not mention her again. That's the second time I've warned you guys.
Oh,
You're
okay.
gonna kick us out if
Do
we
we
keep
have-
mentioning her.
Is there like a code name we can use so that
Just call
Like-
her,
Lop.
just the lady. Don't say.
okay,
Don't say.
She
her
should-
monikers.
She who should not be named.
the Lady of Pleasure. Is that better?
Even in a mocking sense, she could just come and obliterate us. I implore you.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. LOP. I'm gonna call her LOP.
That's fine. No, too close. That won't work either. Please.
Okay. No. Ice Cream.
Okay.
The new name is Ice Cream.
Okay. That is fine. Don't mention ice cream here.
Okay.
Do you have ice cream here?
And there's probably nothing. Yeah. There's ice cream. There's a gnomish ice cream shop.
No, Mitch. That's the best I hear.
It's like
Oh,
Lotto.
before we go, I need to buy the halfling pipeweed. Where the druggies, the drug dealers? But obviously we'll do the library first. But yeah,
That's
what the rest.
in the brothel is where the tea merchant hangs out.
Okay, fair enough. That's where the rest of the 2,500 gold is going.
Jesus Christ. That's
And
a
he goes,
lot of
the group says, group's gonna make an intelligence check. Where the fuck are you, group? Arcana. So, Creep says, demons, I think there's books about demons, but I believe that Mammon is a devil.
Alright, are there books about devils and
Lucky
gods?
for you.
Mammon is a devil lord. There might be a church of Mammon here.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
That's too much.
I believe there is a church of Mammon here.
Oh, no.
Guys,
There's-
it's a neutral land.
Hey, Cloud, can you test this arrow for me? That's not with the arrow down.
You can't fire a bow at the minute anyway, because you've only got one arm.
I'm also not wasting purple poison.
Quarion,
Mouth.
why?
Make a DC 16 concept.
Yeah.
I'm playing with my new toys. Sorry.
I fail.
You failed.
I
Oh dear.
Are there any
Wow.
books about how to be a good pirate, like Pirates for Dummies?
Roll a D100.
You're running your own cash. Is there any way we can get pirated copy of the pirate book?
Yeah, no, there's no Pirates for Dummies.
How about just some, seamanship books?
Since we've got
Books on the seas.
Since we've got 24 hours.
Ooh, out of curiosity, I know one of us had already planned on potentially picking up skill trades in tattooing. But would there be a book that could potentially teach tattooing by chance?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they do sell the tools down at the bazaar.
Trial and error.
We have got 24
On all of our ship crew.
If we were to buy normally, could
Well, Greep, I'll if there's anyone who's good at deciphering accounting ledgers, I think I wouldn't mind speaking to them too.
Yeah, you could bring that ledger to maybe one of the constructs.
oh shit, that's what we were going to do as well. But we can again go back and get more money. I mean the whole contract thing.
Does anybody's alignment have lawful in it?
No.
No, I have neutral
think
good.
so.
Back when we first started, but that shit changed.
Yeah.
You were once lawful good.
Although
I was, yeah.
Oh my god.
I started chaotic, although I think I'm probably more neutral. But it's not up to me to shift my life.
Oh, what does everybody think? Does everybody think that Quarion's been more neutral than chaotic?
Actually, I think he's been quite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarion and Leodin are the reason part of our group.
Well, it's because he started death to the nobles, change everywhere. And now he's like, shit, man, you got to think things through before your family gets fucked.
Yeah, I think it's warranted. Go ahead and shift your alignment to neutral good.
So we've got some accounting to role play and some reading to roll.
Yeah, I want to get books from the library. I just don't know what there's going to be there. I definitely want a book about demons. It's a
Actually,
long-term thing.
You know, guys, I was looking at my notes, and our good friend back in, where we came from, wanted books about planes.
I don't think they have planes in this world. You must be mistaken.
The wizard.
That's right, there was a.
Shibo?
That's him.
Or no?
I think so. That's it.
This is the place to get them, I suppose. Also, if we go to a book place, they might have a shit ton of ink.
Yeah, and Greep. Is there a place to get a really unique bird feather in here?
Yeah, probably back at the bazaar.
Yeah, let's swing back there after the library.
Okay. Would you guys like some food?
I could do with a drink. I'll meet you guys. I'm going to go to a pub.
Oh no, you can't go anywhere without me. You'll be robbed and murdered.
Okay, well, I don't want that.
And worse.
Drink with you guys and go to the library.
Yeah, well, can we just swing by the dispensary first? That'll work me up an appetite.
The tea merchant hangs out in the brothel.
Yes, okay. Well, this is what you've been angling for since we got here, isn't it? To get us in that brothel. So.
Yes.
That's where the tea merchant is. If you want.
Okay.
That's where you get your tea.
Yeah.
Let's go to the brothel then, where the tea merchant is.
God.
Cloud, do you explain to them what he means when he says tea merchant?
No, I'm not.
All I know is that you guys want to go back to a brothel again.
Yes, this is becoming a theme.
Yep. I will say, without a doubt, Madame Lowtide is hot as hell, but Leodin's not going for it.
Okay, so you guys make it to the libraries. Mango, you can buy a book about demons. It's going to be about 250 gold pieces. It's a very, very big book.
Can Leodin buy a book about, like, I don't know, like...
Sorry, how much was that book?
250.
250 gold.
He would like to, like, buy a book on, like, I don't know, maintaining cleanliness of a ship, or like a book on like medicine or something like that.
Medicine, yeah, they definitely have books on medicine. So, what type of medicine?
I don't know. What comes up most often is reattaching limbs and stuff like that.
Battlefield surgery.
Yeah. That battlefield surgery. They have books on herbalism, holistic healing. You know, shit
Let's
like
do
that,
like battlefield surgery.
Okay.
Amputations and you
And
by Hugo Leg.
Amputations and you.
Okay, the battlefield surgery is about 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Amputations and you, a good way to give you a hand for the dire situation.
Yes.
Not a leg to stand on. A beginner's guide to amputation.
Going out on a limb.
What other books could we get from here?
So these books essentially, whenever you guys encounter something, like if you, Mango, encounter a demon, you roll an intelligence check or a history check or arcana check, and you get advantage on the check to gain information on the creature because of the book. With you, Leo, it's advantage on medicine checks to stabilize a creature.
Okay.
I suppose there's any books on blood magic. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, could I find a cookbook?
Yeah, there's cookbooks. Well, what species cookbook would you like? There's a variety of different cookbooks made by different creatures. There's gnomish cookbooks, halfling cookbooks, elven cookbooks.
We'll take the halfling one.
Gift cookbooks. We could cheer up old what's-his chops.
More like worms and...
Yeah, no, I'm
They
gonna
don't,
get.
They don't need anything because they live in the astral plane. There's no reason.
There you go. Get the halfling one.
No, I want to get something that will help with the crew morale. So whatever.
I'm
is
telling
like,
you, halfling's the best food. Look at me. Look at the
Fish.
I am.
Because we're going to have a lot of...
I'm ignoring Hamden.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at every other.
I've got the money. I'll
There
take
are
the...
specific books on fish.
I suppose the fish one would be wisest.
Oh, no, you can already distill.
Are there any books on like
But yeah,
traversing the
So
seas?
there are tools you guys can purchase, even though you're not proficient with them. You could still buy them and roll with them. Right. So there are various tools that require the ship to function. If you're a cook, you need cooking utensils. If you're a captain, I think you need navigator's tools, and a bosun needs carpenter's tools. Quarion, you're fine with that, you know. But these are various things you would need as your assignments on the ship.
Oh, can I get a book on making ale and beer so I can maybe get like advantage on those rolls?
Start upping your game.
Yeah.
You're already a master.
There's a book on ale that would be the Dwarven tome, so it's written in Dwarvish. It's 150 gold pieces.
Alright, gang, pay up.
150.
Are there any books on blood magic and or blood making?
Roll a d100, Quarion. You need a 91 or better. Blood magic. No blood magic.
But Mango, if you start making overly hot, 9% alcohol, unbalanced IPA bollocks, I'm very upset. No hipster beer.
Oh, you don't like IPAs?
I do like IPAs, but when I was in America, all the like posh ones, they overhopped it massively.
Too sweet.
Anyway, none of that.
Yeah.
What about stouts?
Yeah.
We'd like some dwarven stouts.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, we got chocolate. We can make chocolate stout.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's a good
Leodin's
place
gold.
to call it. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
All right, cool.
Yep.
See everybody back normal time next
Cool.
week.
Next Friday, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Can I just say, you have done so much work on that, mate. Thank
Yeah, no, very impressive. You had a
with
little
all the
sheet
different sheets. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for doing this today, too.
No problem.
Thank you, Anthony.
Anyway, nice
Yeah.
to speak to you all. Fuck off.
All right. See you guys next